Hey guys, Prepper Nurse One here. Just going to give you an update. My cousin, first of all, let me say happy 4th of July. Today's the 4th of July. If you guys have noticed, today is obviously Saturday the 4th of July. The last 2 days I have put up 2 videos each day trying to catch everybody up and get back up to where I should be. So this video probably will not go up on the 4th of July, but I'm going to say happy 4th of July anyway. I wanted to explain to you what my cousin came up today, and I value his advice, and he knows what the heck he's talking about, and and thinking about everything, and it makes so much more sense because I have to be smart. I can't be stupid and stubborn and stuff like that. It's really not practical to build over the top of the camper and stuff like that. It's just not. It's not practical. So, and very shortly I'm going to be on time constraints because of the fact that I'm going to be out of commission for over a month. So I need to really be smart. I need to be proactive. Oh, see, now there's Nancy, a country yet unheard from. What are you doing? Yeah, little girl. This is an old girl. She is going to be 15 in January. So she's our oldest member of our group, and she's a good girl. She's very tiny. She very standoffish. So I know it, but she's doing good. Yeah. So anyway, so what he suggested, and it makes a lot of sense to me, and I think this is what I'm going to do. I am going to go with what is called an Amish shed, 2 stories, and I'm going to find some place where, and yes, I will have a payment, unfortunately. I can put some money down, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you guys up the hill here, where I had talked originally of putting something up the hill here. So I'm going to walk up here. So what I'm going to have happen, I'll explain this all to you as we get up here. Alright, in this area here, I'm going to have Bill come in with the bulldozer and flatten me out a good sized chunk of this, a nice area. Okay, and then have him put some stone down, and you see how much higher up it is from the road, and I'm going to have them bring the building up here and set it up here, and I think this would be a perfect spot. I like this spot. It's a really beautiful spot. It'll have a nice view, and we'll be tucked back in. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to see what I can do about with financing and all that stuff. I have to figure out how much I would have to put down and everything like that. So, and the main reason I'm going to do this, in all honesty, is because time-wise, I'm really not going to have enough time to build, to get something going ahead of time, especially if I'm going to be out of commission for at least a month where I can't do any lifting at all after the surgery, okay? So, and I have to think about my kids. Everything, guys, I'll tell you, everything comes down to the kids. It always does. For me, it does. And I have to be practical and smart. If it was just me, I would make a little room in the building, and I got the wood stove in there, and I would tough it out, and I would suck it up through the winter and deal with it. But it's not just me. I have to, I have to be smart, and I got to think of what's going to be in the best interest of the kids. And the thing is, if I put an Amish shed up the hill, and I put it up on blocks, the town can't tax me on it because it's not considered a permanent structure. So there's a second advantage of doing that. If I do it something down here, the minute I put something permanent in here, now they're going to come in and raise my taxes, and I don't want that. So if I put in the Amish shed up the hill, they can't raise my taxes. We can use the entire second floor as bedrooms, and use the downstairs. We can put in a little kitchen area, a living room area, and like a bathroom. So that is going to be the game plan. So basically, as long as I get ahead of time it insulated and get a wood stove in there and you know, do that and you know, get the power run up from down here, because I still plan on putting the solar panels over where I showed you. And what I'm going to do too, another change of plans, I'm not going to use the battery box. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the batteries and all the control panels and everything inside the building, where I can, you know, keep it more warm. I'll do a little insulating in here as well, but it's going to be better in here. This is still a mess, but I'm thinking over in this corner, set everything up in that corner. The batteries can go over there someplace, and I can put the inverter and the charge controller over on this wall somewhere. So, Nancy, I hear you. Hi. So that's what's going to be the game plan. And in this way, when the winter gets here, I can take all that canned food and everything like that and bring it up and put it in the other building so that it doesn't freeze and get destroyed. So that's the change of plans. I know I keep flipping around all the time, different change of plans, but I have to be smart. This way then I can actually, in the wintertime, I can use the camper for storage. I'll have the building for storage and have a good sized building higher up the hill, so that should give us more than enough room. And then in the summertime, if I have company over, a guest over, we have the camper, you know. So it's, you know, it would be perfect for people that want to come up and visit and stuff like that. So that's the game plan now. That's a change of plans. Like I said, I listen to good advice, and my cousin, he knows what he's talking about. I'm having my stepfather right now is building. He's building me racks for the solar panels. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to have Bill come in, drop me in like 3 holes, because it's going to be on 3 different mounting systems, and I'm going to have them concreted in, and then mount these solar panels higher up off the ground on these poles. So, because we can get snow up here. I mean, if you guys remember last year, I mean, the snow was this deep from the ground, so you know, up to my thigh. So we want to definitely keep the panels up higher, where I can do maintenance on them. And this is a good area, like I said before, because the sun is right there. And I may, like I said, I'm probably going to have to take this one tree out of here just to open it up a little bit more. But so that's going to be what we're going to do. I got to be smart. I don't want to have a payment, but the payment wouldn't be that much. I think that the Amish sheds, with the ones that we were looking at, are about $6,600. So I don't know what that payment would be a month. I can put something down on it. It just makes much more sense. And then I'll just work on getting it insulated and get it ready for winter, because then I already have it here and it's done. Then it's just working on the inside. It just makes a lot more sense. So that is the change of plans. So the batteries and the charge controller and the inverter will be going in the building. I did order another charge controller. It's a 40 amp charge controller that will be coming. So what I plan on doing with the other one is having that as a backup and putting it in a Faraday cage. And you know, maybe if I do another little building or something, I can put in like a small thing with that inverter or charge controller. And if I upgrade my inverter down the road, then I have the old one to use in there. So 2 is 1, 1 is none. You know, that's what you got to think about. So the more backup stuff that you have, it's kind of smarter. So that's why I have 2 generators. So, but anyway, so I did get the spark plug out, and the spark plug is shot in this bigger generator. So I'm going to replace that, put it back in, and see how this does, if I can get it fired back up. I think I will. So anyway, so that's it for now. Giving you guys an update of what's happening. Today's the 4th of July, so my daughter and I are going to go out and watch the fireworks tonight someplace. Not sure where yet, but that's going to be the game plan. I took Eddie to his mom's this morning, and I will be picking him up on Tuesday. So yeah, that's kind of it. That's what we got going on. And so I will talk to you guys later.